And tonight, the vetting of the president continues as we bring you another edition of The Real Obama. Now, in this installment, we shine the spotlight on an example.
With a defense budget
is in the planning stage.
There's one thing that was speculated with a political analyst earlier on the broadcast saying that Ron Paul's aiming for #2.
North St. Louis, heavily armored vehicles are rolling into town, and while they come in peace, there are all kinds of rumors about why they are here.
Genetically engineered mosquito released in...
That right now the question is, do we all work for central bankers?
We interrupt your regularly scheduled propaganda to bring you this. All across the country, people have awoken, no longer mindlessly following the mainstream media and believing it's propaganda. If this message is reaching you for the first time, let me recap and welcome you to the movement. Ron Paul has been robbed of the Republican nomination through voter fraud, intimidation, and physical violence, which has now led to lawyers for Ron Paul's current lawsuit in an attempt to set right these injustices and unbind all delegates. State to state, the delegate choosing process has been a battle, but one that the liberty-hearted have been winning. We have the numbers. We know the truth. Dr. Paul has said, with knowledge comes the responsibility to act. We are calling upon all patriots to stand in solidarity in Tampa. They can no longer ignore our numbers nor our will. And now, a COAX News Special Report.
We need to rise and fight for the Constitution. Organize to shine a light on this illusion. There's only one president who can do it. It's Ron Paul. Ron Paul. We need to rise and fight for the Constitution. Organize to shine a light on this illusion. There's only one president who can do it. It's Ron Paul. Ron Paul. Constitution's been abused. If we don't use it, then we lose. When the government refuses, revolution must be used. Pick and choose laws to suit the cause and reinforce their views, and ignore the parts that limit all their power over you. Power to the people, they give power to the news to keep you mindless and accepting what they pass off as the truth. Double talk is commonplace, keep the common folks confused. So if you try to speak a peace, then you don't support the truth. Common sense, you don't support what you can't afford to do. Would you book a family cruise when you can't afford your food? Oh, well, in society where insanity is true. Look at the future that you're handing to the youth. So the revolution rises from the colleges and moves to every logical American alive now with the truth. The government is treasonous, and if you need the proof, read the Constitution, Article 3 after Section 2. We need to rise and fight for the Constitution. Organize to shine a light on this illusion. There's only one president who can do it. It's Ron Paul. Ron Paul. We need to rise and fight for the Constitution. Organize to shine a light on this illusion. There's only one president who can do it. It's Ron Paul. Ron Paul.
My president is Paul. The president's is evident. Embellish on it now. Your future is to benefit. Freedom is contagious. Free us from these cages. Wake up. They've been deceiving us for ages. The revolution won't be televised. The movement's convoluted, but the message is ill-advised. Big brother plotting ways to resist ya. Block communications with SOFA and PIPA. Block those bills so they rebuilt with CISPA. Got chills from Paul's speech out in Denver. NDAA Republican Convention. Now we're eligible for indefinite detention. They make the credible seem like idiots invented, but we rally for our freedom and leave them with a message. We stood together and rewrote history. Nobody but Paul. My vote is for liberty. We need to rise and fight for the Constitution. Organize to shine a light on this illusion. There's only one president who can do it. It's Ron Paul. Ron Paul. We need to rise and fight for the Constitution. Organize to shine a light on this illusion. There's only one president who can do it. It's Ron Paul. Ron Paul.
Dr. Paul seems right, but I heard he can't win.
That's that mainstream media misleading you again.
Best believe the TV been deceiving you, my friend. They got too much invested in keeping you in debt.
So he wants to end the Fed too. How can I forget?
The best to blame for inflation, which enslaves you to your debt.
You work your finger to the bone, so they print you up a check. Tax your labor, only 2/3 is really what you get.
How you question him on war when he's supported by the vets? If you support another candidate, your hands are colored red from the blood of our soldiers. Hear the conscience in your head. End the wars, bring our troops home and strengthen our defense.
How can you doubt it's our civil liberties he will protect when the Constitution dictates everything he said? Never flip-flop once, only preaches what he meant, so stand strong now. Give me liberty or death. We need to rise and fight for the Constitution. Organize to shine a light on this illusion. There's only one president who can do it. It's Ron Paul. Ron Paul. We need to rise and fight for the Constitution. Organize and shine a light on this illusion. There's only one president who can do it. It's Ron Paul. Ron Paul. We need to rise and fight for the Constitution. Organize to shine a light on this illusion. There's only one president who can do it. It's Ron Paul. Ron Paul. We need to rise and fight for the Constitution. Organize to shine a light on this illusion. There's only one president who can do it. It's Ron Paul. Ron Paul.
This is Alex Jones, and there's a war on for your mind. And Moses Flows and Doc Risk are patriots!